Good morning, dreamers. It has been a very long while since I have jumped on here to do a live. For those who have missed the post, I think it was about 2 weeks ago now, we are adding to the tribe. So there's a little bit of a belly going on now. And so bite-size yoga kind of went out the window for quite a few weeks in my first trimester. For a number of reasons. One, because mornings when I normally film a lot of this stuff, I was dry heaving. And two, because I was so damn tired a lot of the time as well. And trying to string together words and put myself on camera, I was just like, you know what, it's just not going to happen. And the other reason why was that there was some adjusting to my yoga practice. There's a lot of different sort of opinions about what you can and can't do when pregnant with yoga. And so I know that this kind of rules out a lot of people, but whether you are, looking to fall pregnant in the future, you've just started yoga practice, whatever it is, I thought I'd just share it because it's kind of interesting. And it really does come back to this whole message that I always sort of speak in my yoga classes and a lot of the information I put out there, to honor yourself. There are some people who, if you have a really well-established yoga practice, then they find that they're still fine to do all of that. And then there is another school of thought where there are just certain moves that you shouldn't do, things like inversions, so anything where you get the legs up above the heart, and so headstands are out, shoulder stands are out, forward folds are out, because of things to do with circulation and just the health and well-being of bulbs. So there's been a little bit of an adjustment. Also lying on your stomach, it was about, I think I got to about 6 weeks pregnant, and lying on my stomach was really difficult, because one, I also ended up with a kidney infection and was really bloated, really just uncomfortable, and so lying on my stomach was just a no-go. And yeah, from 6 weeks it was sort of, sometimes I could, sometimes I couldn't, and now I'm at the stage where I just don't at all in my yoga class. And so for those practices I talk other people through the moves, but I don't do them myself, because there's not space there for it anymore. So yeah, there's lots of different things, and if you do want to find out more about prenatal yoga, there are lots of classes around the place. There is lots of stuff online about it as well. I'm still learning myself. So today I just wanted to share a few little things that I do regularly for my yoga practice still, particularly in the early stages, because I've been too tired to do a full practice. Things like sun salutations, there's a lot that, I pick and choose out of that I can and can't do. And, folding forwards makes you feel nauseous, all of those sorts of things. But one of the things that I wanted to adapt, which if you're not pregnant, this still works for you too, is that one of the things I have had is headaches, so tension headaches, hormonal headaches. So if you find that you get those, then you can apply some of this practice to yourself as well. So it's, just doing some simple little stretches to help relieve headaches, to help bring alignment back to the body, and just honoring where you are in your space as well. So if you want to join me for a little practice, and we'll do a little bite-sized yoga together. So it's good to be back, yay. So just find a comfortable space to sit. I sometimes find sitting on the floor even uncomfortable at the moment with hips, so you may like to put a pillow, you may feel comfortable, whatever works for you. And just rest the hands either on the backs of the knees or in the lap. Close down the eyes. Take in a deep inhalation through the nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, relax the chin down towards the chest, lengthening through the back of the neck, relaxing the shoulders down the spine. Inhale, take the chin up to the sky if comfortable for you. Exhale the chin to the chest. Inhale, chin to the sky. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, chin to the sky. Exhale the chin back to center. Inhale the right arm up beside the ear, wrapping over to take hold of the other ear, and exhale, relax the head down to the side. So the weight of the hand, not forcing the head over, but just gently relaxing. So we're stretching through the side of the neck. So another great one, you know, for anyone who gets tension headaches, doing these stretches to release through the neck. Or if you sleep funny, kinking the neck. And release the arm. Inhale the other arm up. Exhale, wrapping over, relaxing the head to the side. Continuing to breathe as you sit here. Relax your shoulders down, releasing tension. And inhale, releasing up. So another great pose to come into is cat and cow pose. Although if you find that this creates too much of a stretch through the belly, or you have issues with your hands and knees, there is another modification for doing this. You can do it sitting down. So I'm just going to turn to the side so that I can show you a bit better. You can see my little belly going on here. So inhale, bring the arms up beside the ears and just interlock the hands. And as you exhale, curve the body forward, stretching through the shoulder blades, the chin to the chest resting over the belly. Inhale the body back up, release the arms, bringing them behind the body. Again, interlock the hands and stretch the arms away. So perhaps your hands only come close to the body here. Perhaps you're able to lift them up and away. Relax the shoulders down the spine once more. So we're opening through the heart, through the front of the chest. And if comfortable for you, take your chin to the sky, opening through the throat. If you have nausea or morning sickness, you may find that a bit uncomfortable to do, but just see what feels right for you. And exhale, coming down. So another pose that's really great whether you have tension headaches or early trimester pregnancy is stretching through the upper body. So twists are generally not recommended for pregnancy because you don't want to overstretch the abdomen and particularly the lower pelvic area. But doing an upper body twist, because there's a lot of tension going on the shoulders, maybe your boobs are getting bigger, so there's weight there. We want to kind of stretch all of the upper back out as well. So just taking a really gentle upper body twist, trying to keep the lower body to the front still. So we take our left hand to our right knee, right hand behind the body, and as you exhale, gently twist the chest open, taking the gaze over the back shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. So we're releasing all that tension from the shoulders. And exhale, back to center, the head coming first before the arms, swapping sides. Take the hands to the opposite direction and open up. Breathing deeply. And exhale the head back, followed by releasing the arms. Now my one other really favorite way to realign the spine, get rid of headaches that I've had, or just to give everything a really nice stretch and gives my belly a bit of space too, is happy baby pose. I did put a post in the group last week about headaches and happy baby pose, so I'm going to come into happy baby pose and just show you very gently some differences that you can do. Again, if you have nausea, morning sickness, and maybe lying on your back is not so comfortable. If you're further along in your pregnancy, then lying on your back isn't recommended either. If you're early stages, again, honor your body, see what feels comfortable. So we lie down, we bring the knees up and relax the knees down. So as your belly gets, if you're pregnant, your belly gets bigger, then fitting your belly, fitting your legs down close to your body may not be so practical. And so just take hold of wherever is comfortable. If it's the back of the thighs, the calves, the ankles, whatever works. Stretching through the back, the chin to the chest, and just lying here relaxing for a moment. And you may like to rock from side to side or just stay still, just giving the spine a nice massage against the ground. And when you're done, bringing the knees down, and if you are pregnant, roll into your left side. If you're not, you can roll to the right and coming up to sit. And there you have it. There are a few poses that you can do that are great for relieving headaches, for early stages pregnancy, just to, give you a little bit of movement, release some tension that you might be starting to feel in the body, particularly if you're feeling stressed as Bubby's growing, as there's all these changes taking place to your body, to your normal routine. Just my biggest tip for you is just embrace and honor what feels right for you. It is just a stage, it doesn't last. So go with the flow. If all you can do is, head movements for now, then stick with that. And at least that's giving you that release through the back of the neck, relieving headaches, getting some blood flow, and you're feeling as though you've got to practice still. Maybe it's just doing deep breathing. I know for me, when I feel quite nauseous, returning to that deep abdominal breathing helps to relieve that feeling of nausea that I might be feeling. So honor you and your body in each moment. And I hope to be bringing you a few more bite-sized yoga episodes over the coming months. They will be slightly different because, as I mentioned, there are some poses that I'm just not going to do. Even though I had a practice with them prior to being pregnant, I'm choosing not to incorporate those for my own health and well-being at this time as Bub grows. So look forward to sharing some of that with you, and would love to hear if you've been pregnant before, what your favorite yoga poses were to do to relieve any tension in the body, just relax the body as well. And even if you're not pregnant, what would you like to hear more of? What yoga poses, what yoga practices would you like to learn more about for different parts of the body, different things going on in your life? So feel free to share those in the comments, and I will see you all again soon.